Hello and good morning, you guys. I wanted to make a quick video to point in the direction of talking about injustice. Also, I want to bring my focus on the African American community. Why? Because within my targeting, I feel like there's more African Americans participating in the harassment. Not to discredit the facts that there's other race that participate in as well, but I just want to go down the lane of pointing out the facts that within my community, I don't know if it's because it's a lot of African Americans that live in this community, but from my point of view, it's a mixture of cultures. So why is it so easy for the African American people to participate in harassing another person when they come from a history of injustice placed upon them? So once again, the question is, why are you so quick to help somebody else harass another individual? My thing is, you see a lot of news documents, a lot of companies out there, or would you say groups or advocate groups trying to seek justice for the system of African Americans, but there's a lot of people that that it's hard to help when you don't want to help yourself, put it that way. If we are not trying to help ourselves, why do you think somebody's going to take us serious? Meaning, they could come to an African American person and say, you know what, follow this person, harass this person, and I portray them to stick their chests out and say, I'll do it. For what, $20? Sure. I will hinder another human being and discredit all the facts that we've been getting harassed for years. I don't care if they told you to harass a person of a different race. You should already be tired of seeing the injustice against innocent individuals that you'll say, no, that's against my morals. I'm trying to seek peace for all. But no, it's a lot of African Americans participating in harassing other people. I can only speak for myself. I can't say other targets can agree that it's a more African Americans than other cultures. Yes, you have Caucasian. Yes, you have Hispanics. Yes, you have Japanese, Filipino, any descents that are participating. But I heavily see more African Americans participating in it. And my take on that is to ask the question why. When you turn on the TV and you've seen a lot of innocent people being gunned down, you get angry, you get mad and say no justice, no peace. When you turn on the news or when you read articles within the newspaper, you see, oh, innocent person just got released from jail, was convicted of such and such. You get angry, you get mad. When we talk about the Sandra Bland case, she was an advocate who was pulled over for a traffic stop of a tail light signal that the officer stated she didn't do. Sandra was found in the jail cell hung. They said she committed suicide. Mind you, she just received a career boost and she hung herself. Okay. There was a lot of speculation that this was not an action of her doing. This was not an actual suicide, that this was foul play. Research that story. Like when you see the Eric Garner situation, Eric Garner was already in a lawsuit against the police department. All of a sudden, Eric Garner comes up dead from selling cigarettes in front of a coffee shop or in front of a store or whatever. And he was choked to death publicly. And he was known for helping his community seek justice. Okay, so targeted individuals or people that are being harassed due to they spoke up to help other individuals. They may spoke against negativity or wrong. They're just out to get justice. So put two and two together. Why is it so easy for you to discredit what a targeted individual is saying when the injustice is placed in our face? Why is it so easy to troll on a channel and say you guys are crazy when the injustice is placed in your face? Martin Luther King was the top person on the FBI list for a warrant as a terrorist. Martin Luther King, also known as Michael Luther King. So please research that. I don't know why they call him Martin. His birth name was Michael. He was top on the FBI list as a terrorist. He was out to seek justice. He was killed, assassinated as well by his own kind. Once again, they try to say Earl James Ray. I think his name is Earl James Ray. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm trying to just hurry up and speak in a short time frame. Assassinated him. However, he had help doing so, meaning they had implemented a plan where there was African American participating in following Martin Luther King, just like the target individuals are following, being followed, and giving them cue points where he's going to be, what he's going to do, and communicating with the FBI as well. Let's bring it down to Malcolm X. Malcolm X was slayed and killed by his own kind due to the fact, just like the targeting program, which back then was called COINTELPRO, there was people implemented to portray as being his friend, but giving insight of what Malcolm X is going to do, where he's going to be, what time frame, in order to help set him up. Next, you have Fred Hammond. He was also a black activist, considered, I believe, under the Black Panther system. Let's be clear. Let's break down barriers for those of you that are targeted in a different culture. Black Panthers was not set to kill and destroy anybody that was not black. They originated in the purpose of feeding the community, the black community, who was ostracized from being able to get services, such as, like milk. So the Black Panther came up with the WIC program. Okay. Their goal was to shut down the gang systems that was harassing each other within the community, to bring peace, and also to seek justice for those that were being injustice. Okay. There wasn't goal to just say black power against all race. No, it wasn't like to say we were superior. It was to say you are human too. You are not an animal. At that time, the slavery system should have ended. So that's what Black Panthers came in. Okay, so going back to the topic. However, he was gunned down in his home due to the fact that there was another African American portraying to be a part of his system and was giving them the documents of the layout of the house and saying there's a room here, there's a room here. He sleeps here. So if you guys enter here, you can get him. His house was shot up multiple times, killing him and I think two other members of his group. So the reason why I'm bringing up those three figures is because just like targeted individuals, we were standing for a cause of justice, some type of way. Either it was self-justice, either it was national justice, and we became classified as targets and threats because they don't want us to step on their toes. Step on their toes mean the government toes. If they feel that it's okay to cause slander against somebody or to do what they want us to look past and not say anything. So within the African American community, you guys have been struggling for years. So why is it so easy to help participate in harming another individual or discrediting someone who's trying to seek justice on behalf of you? And I say behalf of you because yes, within the African community, you are the ones that are experiencing a lot of injustice. Okay, so I know this topic is uncomfortable, but it takes you to be uncomfortable to get comfortable, because you got to be in an uncomfortable situation to make you want to research, to make you want to say that's lies. So don't come and troll and discredit what someone's saying without backing up your facts. Learn how to say, you know what, I cannot participate in that until you can show me evidence. When somebody come up to you and say this person is wanted for something and we need your help following him, say, okay, as soon as you give me proof of that, please show me a record, or what is this person's name, or take the time out to look into it and to follow somebody's tactics and have an independent mind frame and say, no, that doesn't seem right. They don't seem like a criminal. You can tell a criminal's behavior. I'm sorry. You can tell like a drug dealer. A drug dealer have a whole bunch of traffic at their home, or they're standing out weird. You could just put two and two together. Come on now, educate yourself. Okay, so that was just what I wanted to bring up. I'm sorry if it's offending anybody, but like I said on my page, I choose to speak about topics that's going to make you uncomfortable, topics that's going to reach, topics that's going to have you thinking like, or topics that's hopefully is going to change somebody's opinion. Next, I'm going to probably post like 3 videos back to back, because the next topic I want to talk about is barriers. Then I want to talk about our Christian community. Oh my Lord, we're going to go down that lane. Yes. But other than that, you guys, that's all I wanted to say. Have a good day. In African community, rise up, because it's a lot of you guys participating in harming a lot of innocent people. You're not the only ones, but like I said, it's a large number of African Americans doing it to the point where they're trying to intimidate a target. When I get followed by, say, Caucasian people, they'll try to keep their distance and like, oh, I don't got time for this, but I'm going to do it because I don't want nobody to get hurt. But when I'm followed by an African American person, they will stand by my car like, yep, I'm following you, and mad dogging me like they want to fight, and they don't even know me. They don't even know me. So that's why it was brought to my attention, because like today, African American man was just standing and waiting for me like he wants to be known, like, yes, I'm waiting for you, because as soon as I pull up, all of a sudden he's ready to go, and he's looking right at me. So it's like they want you to know, because I guess they feel we're supposed to be intimidated because they're African American. I'm African American too. I'm not intimidated because I haven't got to the level of no fear. You know, in order for me to make videos and to seek justice, you have to be on a level of no fear. You think Martin Luther King didn't think he was going to die? But he got to a level of no fear. That's why he was able to get up there and count down, and like, one day, this is all going to end. A change is going to come. Talk to you guys later.